Hey everyone! Yandere Simulator recently updated to Unity 6, and so I've updated PoseMod so that it can run on it. And I've also added a few new things and made a few improvements. I've added a mini menu when you right click in the F10 menu. It's got some nice useful options. You can easily figure out what they do on your own, like delete object. You select something and delete. Or instead, you can duplicate it. This last option here is really useful. Sometimes you want to get the path to an object, but you gotta go one at a time and then type them manually. But now you just select the last one in the chain, use this option, and you can easily paste the full path in a text file. Some of the improvements I've made were really minuscule things that I've even already forgot what most of them were. For example, I've made that this list itself opens a bit faster, and when you search something, it will open the path up to that object, although you might still need to go up and down to actually find where it is in the list. Since the last update, a bunch of new commands have been added throughout time. Unfortunately, I didn't note them down every time something new was added. So this time I can't show you a list of all new commands, I just forgot which ones are new. But this shows how useful the list all commands command really is. Whenever you need something, you can just run this command and it will list everything. And you can check it to see if there's any command that will be useful for what you're trying to do. For example, a few of the new commands that I don't think I've showed before are these on-event commands. They will make it so a specific cutscene will automatically run when something specific happens, like when Yandere-chan or any specific student changes clothes, or even any variable that they have changes value. When I said I was gonna update PoseMod on my Discord server, a lot of users sent me great new command ideas. But since I've been away from Yandere for so long, I don't even know what some of these new features are that users are asking me to make commands about. And I've just kind of forgot how the internals of the game just work in general. So it's gonna take me some time getting back into it. Instead of taking longer to release this update, it's priority to actually fix PoseMod first, because it just fully stopped working with Unity 6. So I made this update just to fix it first, and then later eventually I'll try adding some new commands. During the time I've been away from Yandere, some of the newest commands have actually been made by other users. I always credit them in my Discord server, or they can also credit themselves in the description of the command itself. But if you know some DLL shenanigans, and you can make some commands yourself, then you can contact me on Discord and I can add them to PoseMod by default. For example, thanks to MacG, he's recently updated the portrait feature, also with the new command take portrait. I don't think this new one can change the background image just yet, but either me or they will re-add that eventually. People also asked me to fix some commands that have broken since the last update. I did try fixing a few, but not most of them yet. Depending on how hard or easy it is to fix them, they should get fixed in the next days or weeks. There's one more big feature that I've worked on, but it's not on this update just yet, because I'm still deciding what to do about it, since it's a special feature. Please do subscribe with notifications so you won't miss it. I'd wish to not take too long finishing it, but it should still take a while. I've put this PoseMod update in the normal download folder, but you can press here to go back one folder and you can find a bunch of other things. I've also put the previous post mod you guys have had all this time here, just in case. The download link is still the same as always, and you can also find it in the description. You should also join my Discord, where I'll post any new additions to postmod, or about anything else I'll be doing. This video has been pretty short compared with previous postmod updates. Again, I've been away from Yandere for a pretty long time, that I just don't even really know much about it by now. In case you've been wondering where I've been all this time, well, I've been spending my time a lot more on real life things. I got a real life job again, and also I just got other hobbies now. Occasionally I've thought about making videos about these other things I've been doing, but they are unrelated with Yandere, so you guys probably wouldn't care. I do still want to put away this boring office job that I have and make a living off of making computer games, or YouTube. I got a few ideas in mind, but eventually we'll see. I'll only actually post something about it once I've got something good to show. Well, see you next time.